Dale Jarrett got caught in the middle that time.
See Dolan back there. He may have one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. He's now battling it out for third spot there. He's on the bottom side of Terry Labonte as they go down the back straightaway.
Dallenbach, who started in 9th position today, creeping along on the inside.
One car has slowed dramatically coming off of turn 2. It is Dick Trickle off the pace.
And he was having a great run in that final happy hour of practice on Saturday. He was as formidable as anything out here. Now the car is slowing down. Oh, car in trouble. It's Jeff Gordon in the wall. Warden pasted the wall, picked it back up. He's trying to work his way to the bottom of the track. He couldn't get in. Everybody's still swirling. There goes the 29. The guy that won yesterday, Grissom loose. He gets tagged by Nemechek. 2 more cars spinning. Is that Rusty Wallace getting tagged? Wallace working his way up, and Rick Mast in that collision. Well, that's what we were concerned about when you run them that tight together. Gordon made an incredible recovery, but behind him, everybody trying to take evasive action.
See Earnhardt waving there to let everybody know there's a problem on the racetrack. That's so people don't run up behind him too fast and maybe collect him.
Jeff Gordon, who tagged the wall, coming off 4. Grissom's number 29. Watch Gordon at number 24.
High up on the racetrack. They're almost 3 deep there, and yes, he does get tagged just a little bit from
Jeremy Mayfield just behind him in the RCA car. He got into him and turned him in. He just got into the wall pretty hard there.
What a recovery.
Now behind him, that's just a chain reaction when you have everybody slowing down. The cars further back in there couldn't react fast enough.
Here's Gordon getting tagged.
Boy, he tagged that wall pretty good, too. He's trying to get it down to the inside, but as Buddy said, as everybody else trying to take evasive action, try to slow down, they get hit, spun around, and a lot of things going on then behind him.
All that smoke you see there, that's the tires rubbing on the inner panels and all. Wow, he hits hard.
Mayfield right behind him. Fades down, and Mayfield getting through there. But it's the ones just behind those two who really had a story to tell. Take a look at this angle.
See, Jeremy gets just into the left rear corner and hard into the wall. Jeff Gordon goes.
What, 187 miles an hour, and he still picked it up. Boy, a great move.
There goes Steve Grissom across the grass in the 29 car.
And unfortunately, he slides back up on the track and gets tagged by
Nemechek.
Joe Nemechek.
There you see Wallace, who'd started dead last, and Rick Mast in the number 1, landing right in the center of the track. That was in lap 8.
Now, maybe not too much damage to Rick Mast and Rusty Wallace. They've both been in the pits and have gone back out.
But a lot of damage to Joe Nemechek. Looks like the end of the day for him, as well as for Grissom. We'll be back with more of the 38th running of the Daytona 500 after these messages. Live on CBS, the 38th running of the Daytona 500. Jarrett going for the lead.
He, like everybody else, wants to get 5 bonus points if he possibly can.
Ford on the inside, Chevy on the outside. And down to the line they come. It looks like it's going to be Jarrett picking up those points. But Schrader makes a move. Ooh, almost touched on the number 3.
Here comes Earnhardt back on the outside, trying to get back up to the lead. Oh, we have contact there. Ernie Irvan into the wall.
Ernie Irvan getting slapped coming out of the tri-oval and lifting. A lot of smoke pouring out of that car. He's still up on the high side.
And I think there's a lot of damage to that car, Ken, unfortunately.
Caution not out as yet. He stays way up on the track.
Caution is coming out.
Caution now out. Now watch up on the side of your screen there up against the wall. He gets tagged. It looked like maybe Dallenbach was in there underneath him. But they were 3 and 4 wide there. Just ran out of room coming off that tri-oval. Another look. Maybe we'll catch it here.
Yeah, Dallenbach gets into the left rear corner and he goes up into the wall pretty hard there. There's a lot of contact there on the right front corner of Irvan's car.
They say that the Earnhardt car may have a tire going down. take a look at that one in a moment as we follow Ernie Irvan in here with the Robert Yates Texaco Haviland car.
Earnhardt never having won the Daytona 500, but there are a lot of other guys who haven't won the Daytona 500, like John Andretti, who is running in second spot right now, and his crew chief, Tim Brewer, who has started over 600 races in his career, won 53 of them, never at Daytona. How about it, Tim? Is this your best shot at this thing?
You know, we've had some pretty good opportunities over the years with Bill Elliott, Cale Yarborough, but, you know, we've always come up like second place. But, you know, that's one of those deals to where...
Trouble on the racetrack.
We've got trouble on the racetrack, and it may be Derek Cope's number 12 throwing out a lot of smoke coming down through the tri-oval area. He, too, is tagged hard. Kenny Schrader waving the rest of the field off if there's been trouble ahead. Bobby Allison Racing. Guy that won this race in 1990, Derek Cope, brings the car to rest after trouble up here in turn 4. It's become Calamity Corner again today, turn 4 here at Daytona. Replay from behind. Let's see if we can catch what happened here.
You know, Ned, it looked like the car might have been pushing a little bit, and he tried to keep his foot in it coming off the corner, and maybe just got into the wall.
I think we have another angle here. Maybe that's already in the wall. I wonder if something happened a second or two before that as he was coming just off the corner.
Well, I think we've already heard that Ward Burton had picked up a push in his car. I think several others had picked up pushes as well. The car got tighter on them in the front end, wanted to go out towards the wall as it came off of the turns. He could have even had a tire to go down that caused him to do that.
Derek Cope steps away from car number 12 and the hopes of a second Daytona 500 win in 1996. So much further on a set of tires now than you could before.
Oh, yeah, the tires are not a problem here. They work very well. They'll go a full stop without any problems. The biggest thing right now, look at this competition now. We're well over halfway, and they're still running side by side in the corner. And in the lead group right here, there's not a loser in that bunch. Anybody could win this race still yet.
Ooh,
John Andretti sideways.
In the wall. John Andretti taking a hard hit. And fortunately, it's a single car incident, but it's a hard hit for John Andretti.
Don't know how Michael Waltrip, he might have got out of that okay. He was,
you could see close. Andretti's car running a little loose that last lap. And then this time around, back to a caution flag with Elliott in first, Jarrett second, Earnhardt third.
And Michael Waltrip definitely had some damage on his car. He's coming into the pits, and the pit road is not open right now.
In 8th position, number 21, the Wood Brothers car. John Andretti had led 23 laps. Then had gone a lap down, was in 27th. Take a look here.
And you can see right there, Ken, the back end breaks loose on the car, and it goes around. He was on the inside of Robert Presley, and here is Michael Waltrip down on the inside, nowhere to go, gets tagged, damage on the right front of his Ford.
Tremendous head impact head on into that outside wall.
Boy, that car went up in the air a long ways there, but the right window blew out of that car as it started to spin, so that really helped it hold itself down on the racetrack.
Presley on the outside, John Andretti inside.
Right there, the car gets light on the back. You see it turn sideways. Michael hits him. That turns him directly, almost head on into the corner, into the outside wall, and the car really got up in the air. He's very lucky. You see the roof flaps deploy. See Mark Martin running along here right now. He's in 3rd place. He's 4th in the lineup right there. Bowdoin's a lap down, but Mark Martin is running a very conservative race. He hadn't been much in the spotlight, but he's right up front now. You see him on the outside there as Dale Earnhardt starts to muscle by him on the inside.
And how about Kyle Petty running up there in the top 5? He must have been one of those that only made trouble.
Bad wreck in turn 2. That's Mike Wallace, number 90, front end gone. on the Donlevy car. Let's see what else is in there. I think Brett Bodine, the man we were just talking about, who lost a car out here early on in the practice, had one burned down on him. Loy Allen is in it, and look at Mike Wallace's car. Short in front and back, racing back to the line. Elliott comes across first, Dale Jarrett second, Earnhardt third. Heavy hit on the Mike Wallace car, number 90. Bobby Labonte may have got a piece of that too in car number 18. There's the Loy Allen car.
Let me explain. You see them all getting in the ambulance there. It's mandatory when you have an accident on a major speedway that you go and have just a precautionary checkup.
And it looked like that Mike Wallace was sort of in the middle of a 3-car deal there. His car got loose, and
his car did just exactly what Andretti's did. The back end started around, and he couldn't. Boy, it's hard to catch one once it starts sideways like that.
I think the greatest save we've seen was his brother down here in the race the other day, making a save on pit road. Came down here 160 miles an hour, but was able to save. There's Bobby Labonte's car around on the inside. That's the car on the right of your screen. There's Mike on the upper side. And right behind him is Brett Bodine.
And you can see those roof flaps employed as when the car turns around and goes backwards. You can see them there on the 90 car, and Bobby Labonte's a little bit earlier. When the car gets backwards, then those roof flaps come up, help to hold the car down on the track.
Brett Bodine, that's the third car he's lost this week here at Daytona. There you see Earnhardt, followed by Schrader. Mark Martin in this group. Ricky Craven doing an outstanding job. Sophomore Jinx not bothering him any.
Those 6 cars trying to pull away a little bit there. Elliott. Earnhardt goes under him. Right back up on Jarrett one more time, and here comes the Chevrolet of Schrader. So those Chevrolets hooked up that time, buddy, and made a pass.
Yeah, it's just kind of tag team right now. Everybody's got good race cars, and if you get to the outside, it looks like you're just in trouble because they make the move pretty easy. Look at Schrader's hands here through the corner. Very, very nice. The car is very stable. As he comes off the corner, you'll see him just straighten up a little bit to go down the straightaway. Up.
That is Bodine tagging Lake Speed, catching Jeff Purvis in the 44, the guy that won that race 200-miler a week ago. And it looks like Robert Presley's been caught as well.
Bobby Hamilton is involved in it. Chad Little, Morgan Shepherd.
Big incident in turn 4. That'll be caution number 6 this afternoon. Up.
There's Morgan Shepherd.
Raymock car. That's his first time out in this ride. He's driven for them before. And there you see the 44 car, and there is Jeff Bodine.
Yep. Tough luck.
That kind of says it all.
Yep, new sponsor this year. Just got caught up in something not of his own making. I guess not. We'll take a look here and see what happened. But
replay. Watch the 7, bottom of the racetrack.
Well, they were trying to go 3 wide.
There by Bodine on the left rear corner.
Bodine goes all the way to the wall.
See Jeff Purvis there spinning in the 44.
Chad Little in the 97. Sterling Cowboy is just along for the ride at that point, getting taken to the wall. That looks like Bobby Hamilton in there down pit road.
Yep.
Or Robert Presley. Morgan Shepherd's car getting collected just on the end of that wreck. Got a low angle look from inside turn 4 here, buddy, that give you a pretty good idea what happened.
Wow. Jeff Bodine hit very hard on the outside wall. He gets into Chad Little there. See Jeff Purvis in the 44 car spinning round and round as he's coming at the camera. There's a car of Richard Petty, Bobby Hamilton driving it. He's spinning down through the grass.
Chad Little was in 23rd when that incident happened.